Building a culture of innovation is often discussed but rarely operationalized. Many organizations talk about innovation as if it were a workshop, a brainstorm, or a special initiative. In reality, innovation shows up in the everyday habits, systems, and leadership behaviors that shape how work gets done. In this video, we will walk through what it actually takes to foster a culture of innovation, starting with clear definitions, leadership behaviors, simple systems, and practical ways to measure progress without turning innovation into noise. The first step to fostering innovation is defining what the word means inside your organization. Innovation is not one thing. For some teams, it means improving internal processes. For others, it means improving customer experience, developing new products, or exploring new business models. If leaders do not define this clearly, people do not know what kinds of ideas are welcome. Clarity gives direction. Once innovation is defined, it becomes easier to ask for the right ideas and focus energy where it matters most. After defining innovation, leaders should choose 2 or 3 focus areas. This prevents overload and signals that innovation is intentional, not random. Alongside focus areas, teams need a simple way to submit and review ideas. This does not need to be complex. What matters is predictability. When people know how and when ideas will be reviewed, participation increases and frustration decreases. Leadership behavior plays a major role in whether innovation takes root. Leaders encourage risk-taking not by removing standards, but by responding to ideas with curiosity and structure instead of immediate judgment. When leaders ask questions, clarify assumptions, and suggest small tests, they create psychological safety. It becomes clear that low-risk experiments are expected. Even when results fall short, learning is valued. This signals that effort and thoughtfulness matter, not just outcomes. Innovation becomes sustainable when experimentation is part of daily work. This does not require large time investments. Many teams make progress by protecting small, consistent time blocks for testing ideas. Even 60 to 90 minutes per week can be enough. The key is consistency. Experiments should be lightweight and clearly defined. Each test should include a hypothesis, a short time frame, a clear owner, and a success signal such as time saved, fewer errors, or improved satisfaction. Reward systems also shape behavior. If recognition only goes to big wins, people stop proposing ideas that feel uncertain. Over time, innovation slows. Instead, leaders should recognize strong experiment design, cross-team collaboration, and valuable lessons learned. Sharing learnings openly allows others to reuse insights rather than repeating the same tests. This turns individual experiments into organizational knowledge. Systems matter just as much as mindset. Innovation needs a visible pipeline, not a suggestion box. A simple intake form can be enough. Effective forms usually capture the problem, expected impact, effort required, and the hypothesis being tested. Ideas should be reviewed on a regular cadence, such as monthly. Each review should result in a clear decision. Test now, gather more data, or not now. Closing the loop with every submitter is critical. When people hear nothing back, participation drops. Cross-team collaboration often produces the strongest ideas. Many improvements emerge where responsibilities overlap. One team sees a problem, another team knows how to fix it. Leaders can support this by forming small, time-boxed squads around a specific outcome. Examples include reducing cycle time, improving onboarding, or cutting rework. These squads should have authority to run a short experiment and share results quickly. Shared language and shared metrics make collaboration easier. When teams agree on what success looks like and how it will be measured, debates become more productive. Feedback loops tighten. Learning accelerates. Innovation stops feeling abstract and starts feeling operational. Measuring progress toward an innovative culture requires balance. Leaders should track both activity and outcomes. Activity metrics show momentum before big wins appear. Outcome metrics show value over time. Useful activity indicators include the number of experiments per quarter, time from idea to decision, and percentage of staff participating. Outcome indicators may include hours saved, revenue impact, or risk reduced. The goal is not perfect measurement, but visibility. Learning from failure is a core capability in innovative organizations. Failure should be treated as data, not as a personal shortcoming, as long as experiments are designed responsibly and kept within clear guardrails. Short retrospectives help teams capture value from every test. A simple structure works well. What did we expect? What happened? What did we learn? What will we change next time? Where will this learning be documented? This turns experience into reusable insight. Leadership tone matters here. When leaders model blameless reflection and curiosity, teams follow. When leaders react with blame or silence, learning stops. Innovation slows not because people lack ideas, but because they lack safety. Another common challenge is initiative overload. Too many ideas without prioritization create fatigue. A clear pipeline and review cadence prevent this. Innovation should feel manageable, not overwhelming. Small wins compound when systems are stable. It is also important to align innovation with existing operating rhythms. Innovation does not need to sit outside normal work. It should connect to planning cycles, performance reviews, and team goals. When innovation is embedded, it becomes part of how the organization improves rather than something extra. Support structures can accelerate progress. Leaders, managers, HR, and learning teams often need shared tools and templates to keep innovation consistent. Change management support helps translate ideas into action. Training builds shared understanding of how to test, measure, and learn effectively. A culture of innovation is not built through slogans. It is built through repetition, clear definitions, predictable systems, supportive leadership responses, visible measurement, shared learning. These elements reinforce each other over time. Organizations that succeed do not chase every idea. They choose deliberately. They test quickly. They learn openly. They improve continuously. Innovation becomes a habit rather than a special event. AI Smart Ventures supports organizations by helping them design the rituals, systems, and leadership habits that make innovation sustainable. This includes defining focus areas, building simple pipelines, training leaders and teams, and aligning innovation efforts to real business outcomes. The emphasis is on execution, not theory. To conclude, fostering a culture of innovation does not require dramatic change. It requires disciplined attention to how ideas move, how leaders respond, and how learning is rewarded. When innovation is treated as part of everyday work, teams test more ideas, learn faster, and deliver steady improvement. The result is an organization that adapts with confidence rather than reacting under pressure.